This is by far my favorite feature of the new iPhone 15 Pro, being able to record video from your iPhone directly to an external drive. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and answer all of your guys' questions. Let's dive into it. So I'm going to start this off with a live demo showing you exactly how this works. First, we have our external SSD plugged into our iPhone with the USB-C cable. You don't need to set anything else up. All you have to do is go into camera here, then go down to video. And what you have to do is make sure ProRes is on. ProRes is Apple's high quality video format. Once you do that, if a drive is plugged in, it's going to automatically recognize by saying USB-C. It's going to show at the top there exactly how much video you can record given the drive's capacity. Then you just hit record. And you're recording directly to the drive right now. It's not even touching your iPhone storage. Now, what's really cool about this is if you go down to the image preview here, where normally all your pictures would be in your gallery, you're now seeing all of the videos on the drive. This is no longer the videos on your phone. You're now looking at real time at the videos on the drive. Then once you're satisfied with that, all you have to do is simply unplug the drive. You could plug it into a computer. In this case, we're just gonna do our MacBook here. Then we have the drive pop up on our screen. And then just like that, we have access to all of the videos that we just shot. So that's how it works. Crazy simple. It works really well. Now let's get into the FAQ because there's a lot of questions on how this works, and that's fair because I have them too. So first question was, can you browse the videos that you've shot on the drive? Yes, there are a few ways to do that. One was the way I showed you, where you just go in the camera, you go to your video, and then it's just going to show up in the dock there. But you can also go into your photos and you'll be able to see them in the import tab here. You'll then be able to download them to your phone if you'd like, or just view them from the import tab. Another way is viewing them in the raw file directory. So every iPhone has a folder called Files here. If you go to Files, you'll then see the drives directory, the T7. You can then navigate through it like you would on a desktop. Now, a really important note that most people don't know is you can do this part of it on any iPhone. You could get an older iPhone with a Lightning to USB adapter, plug it into your phone, plug an external drive into that. You'll be able to transfer files to and from the drive, no issues. This functionality has always been available on iPhones. The big difference here is that we're able to record directly to the drive. This means we're not recording it to our phone, then uploading it to the drive. The older iPhones also have much slower upload speeds, so it's really arduous. This means we're going directly to the drive and then we can do with the files as we please. Another really important detail here that really confused me is you need a very specific drive speed for this to work. So at first I tried using this portable hard drive, plugged it in via USB-C, and I thought all looked good because it said USB-C at the bottom here and it showed me the recording time. But when I pushed record, I just got this generic error that said video recording failed. I believe the drive needs to be 220 megabits a second or more to work with this. These are huge video files and they need to be able to write back and forth. This generic error message usually means your drive isn't fast enough. I actually tried a whole bunch of different setups using different USB drives and different SD cards with this adapter and couldn't get anything to work, and I didn't know why because all I saw was that generic error, but I later found out that it is that transfer speed. So I bought this Samsung Portable SSD, plugged it in, and it worked fine. Another issue you may run into with the drives are unsupported file systems. You'll see if I put this USB stick here that's connected to the phone, in just a second you'll see pop up unsupported file system. So your drives need to be formatted in exFAT or APFS. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like the memory's operating system in a way. This isn't a big deal. Usually you could reformat the drive in one of these file systems, but if one isn't working out of the box, you need to plug that in your computer and do that. So that's all the questions I've had so far. I'm going to be using this setup a lot, so I'll make sure to keep you guys updated and you guys let me know if you have any questions on it at all. Not only is this just super convenient for my workflow, now being able to edit on the computer simply without having to airdrop things and go through this long arduous process, but it's also going to honestly be needed. The files that are recorded in ProRes are absolutely huge. This is a 1 terabyte drive and it only has 500 minutes of capacity in video, so you're probably going to need that storage. One thing I'm still trying to figure out is it looks like you could only record to an external drive when you're recording in ProRes. So if you want to shoot just normal video, I haven't yet found a way to record to that drive. There very well may be a way. If you guys know that, let me know in the comments, but that may be one limitation of this, but it does make sense on Apple's end. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, drop a comment if you have any comments, toss me a follow if you haven't yet and you want to see more tech videos, and I'll catch you in the next video.